Hello there, welcome to another episode. Today we're out here in Arizona. We're at this really cool mine that I've wanted to visit for a while. This one's really cool. It has a lot of big stopes and really cool timbering inside. We're gonna hike to it. We're gonna check it out. This might be a part 2 video depending on how expansive the mine is, because we're just getting into learning ropes and rappelling, so we might come back and rappel down to some of those lower stopes, but we'll see what we can get into. But this mine does go in 2 other directions. Enzymatic pre-soaking cleaner. Yes, I wonder if this is for something to do with the minerals, perhaps. You think they were cleaning the minerals or doing something?
I wouldn't know.
Here's a little storage right here. It looks like this could have been maybe a powder storage or something like that. They could have also put core samples here. And this just stops over here. This doesn't go anywhere. Couch. Does it look like another powder storage?
Yeah, storage.
Shelves and everything. It doesn't go back any further, huh?
No.
No?
Stops right there, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to climb through this. I'm gonna go through first, and Dan is gonna pass me my backpack. And then there's a nice draft blowing through here. I can feel it.
Oh, me too.
Feels nice, and they either backfilled it or something, because look at the way they stacked up these barrels here. It looks like they put barrels and rock, but there's just enough room to get up and over it. It looks like. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're here in this massive stope. You can see daylight up there, and you see these really nice stalls over here. And it looks like down there I see a drift down there, and we're gonna go down there next. But we're gonna go this way. We're gonna stick to the right.
Right here?
And yep, and if we're lucky, that adit will lead up down here. It might even start down there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go down here. It's a little unstable here. Be careful on your way down.
Calcite is massive.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We got a barrel. Got some wood down here. So anything that's thrown down into the stope lands down here to its final resting place. Don't even need much light over here. You can kind of see everything. You can kind of see everything here. All right, I think we're gonna have to go back and go down into the stope, because oh, I do see something else up here. Go check that out. So technically we're in the mine, but it kind of feels like you're out of the mine because we're up in daylight. But we're in this big open stope, and that's where we're going in, right over there. It's a little slippery over here. Okay. Okay. I see somebody put some rope there. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's like they either started here, like from the tunnel, and
Yep.
up, or they
Yep.
started down here. And, yeah. Either way. Okay, which rope? Oh, okay, I see the rope.
Yeah, so if you look, you'll see places where you can put your foot.
Oh,
And then when you get up to like where the pipe is, throw your backpack over.
okay.
Doesn't make sense to be carrying up the extra weight.
Nope. That wasn't too bad.
No, it's not bad. It's easier than it looks.
Yeah.
Want to hand me something?
Yeah. Here's my light.
All right, thank you.
Oh, I'm sweating.
I'll grab the bag. Okay. All right.
Thanks, man.
Yep. Okay. Here we are. We're in a drift here. Oh man, there's an ore cart.
Sweet.
Nice.
Made it up. And check this out, guys.
And unfortunately,
We got an ore car up here.
there's a lot of graffiti in here, which is a shame. I know who this graffiti is about, and it's absolutely disgusting. If you're watching this and you did this, shame on you. Okay.
Check this baby out.
Yeah, wow. And they defaced it, of course.
Of course they do.
Horrible. Okay, guys. So for those who are listening, you know, this stuff is just, it's unexcusable. It's absolutely disgusting, and you know, it's just not. This is what gives locations a bad name. Certain explorers, you know, just not, you know, are just not. They just don't do the right thing, and this is the result of their actions. A really cool mine like this that would look perfect if there was no vandalism in here, but it's just really, 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 really hard to prevent it, you know. But the best thing we can all do as explorers are to not disclose these locations online. Not just because of this, but because of anything, you know, from looting to anything really, you know. Just, you gotta be careful what you post online. So yeah, that ore cart, it dumps, it rolls. Pretty cool. It's the riveted design. So some of them are welded, some of them are riveted. This one has rivets in it, as you can see right here. And it dumps. This goes down like this. This doesn't really latch into place, but as you can see, it does roll. This is a heavy one, unlike the other one in the other mine. But there's a little bit of dirt in there, so that probably is part of the reason why. So yeah, you have an ore chute right here going up into this incredible stope. The rock is really flat. What did we call that, Danny? I can't remember.
Football.
Footwall. I mean, just look at the stuff they put on the wood they put on the side to make sure the rock comes down where it has to go.
Yeah.
Right up there.
Oh yeah.
They used a lot of wood here that was not milled. It was just cut. Like a lot of the stoves you're seeing, obviously some of it was milled and shaped, but a lot of it wasn't. It was just all natural. So it's pretty cool to see that. Over here, it looks like we may have we have something interesting over here.
What you got?
What is this? I got your ore cart track, and oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. So you got to figure out how to get down to those lower levels. That's definitely a rope kind of deal. But it looks like they were dumping stuff down here. Here's the track stop right here.
Yeah.
That ore cart was probably dumping stuff down into there.
Makes sense,
We're pretty close to that other shaft. This right here is another part of an ore cart. It's the end of an ore cart. Like the dump section. 2 nice ore chutes. Very cool.
Massive.
Yeah.
I'll let you lead the way.
Another ore chute. Oh, this one's full of stuff right here. It's full of stuff. Oh, this stuff is just ridiculous. This stuff is just ridiculous. I've never seen a mine this bad before. It has.
I want to have a word with your mother.
Yeah, that would be nice. Imagine.
No respect.
No, not at all. It's on both sides too.
It's history. They have to deface it.
Yeah. Here's another end to a dynamite box right here, and I can tell you right now that I don't think any of them are remaining in this mine, given all the actions that have already occurred in here.
I have a feeling.
So I mean, you got ends of them. See, explosives, dangerous.
Trying to piece them back together.
I know this was a DuPont. It was a DuPont box. Oh, is this the end over here? We may have to go back down to the other. I think we're gonna have to go back down to the other.
Other side of the.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back down to that stope and go down the other side. This just ends over here. Here's a small ore pass. We're dropping everything down here. We're gonna turn around.
Unless you.
We're gonna turn around and go back this way. And go back down where we came from by where the rope was. And then go back down into the stope. And back down to the lower levels of this mine. Okay, so we're heading back down into the stope. We're gonna go down the other way now, and hopefully the rest of the mine is relatively untouched for the sake of this video, because that was kind of a buzzkill. Seeing all that kind of pissed me off.
It's like someone gives you a birthday present
and yeah. Here's a transfer that unfortunately lost its life down here. He must have came from somewhere and died. He could have fallen down something and climbed there, and that's where his last resting place is. We're gonna go down to the stope over here, past these stalls. And I kind of wonder, is that a false floor? It looks like it might be. A false floor full of wood. You see what I'm talking about down there?
Yeah.
Mine surfing. Yeah.
Daylight straight ahead.
Yeah, that might be that other adit that we saw from down over there. You can tell there was water down in there for sure.
Yeah.
There definitely was something suspended over here, because all this is collapsed. Yeah, what we're standing on over here. And it's quite interesting. Yeah, this is definitely interesting, because I can see it goes down a little bit, but it looks like this was some sort of platform at one point. It was running along, then it just kind of collapsed over time. What is this? Well, that's interesting. Oh, it's just part of the platform. Looked like there was an ore chute here at one. So at one point, this whole thing was suspended. It was up here somewhere, and it just fell. Because it looked like they were dropping ore down here. You can see it's just kind of like an ore chute right here that I'm standing in front of.
Yeah.
So that's what this was. And unfortunately, it just gave way over time. Yeah, this was an ore chute. So this is all sketchy stuff we're walking on top of right now. And the bottom isn't that far down, but still. The stope continues down under here. So we don't know how deep this stope is. Can you tell? I can't even tell how deep this stope goes down. I see another stole right there.
Yeah, I can't tell from here either.
It doesn't look too bad. I think I can actually see the bottom. They probably just had it deep enough just to run an ore cart.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah, I can see the bottom.
Yeah, yeah. So, I don't want to fall down to this stuff here. Okay. Here's another ore chute right here. You feel a breeze. You might be. Looks like there might be a drift or something going off to the side here.
That breeze feels wonderful.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go down this way. I'm sure this wood is solid, but it's not even like a 4-foot drop. Maybe even less. Maybe 2. This is a little hairy. A little hairy, just a little bit.
What you gonna do now?
Not a part of a Hercules box. Looks like we have another shaft down here. Hard to tell that. Over here you can see. Do see some ore cart track over there. Okay.
Dead end?
No, there's a shaft down there. Okay, more stopage. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, we're outside again. Just an open part of the stope right here. See some more ore cart track. So we're at another. The stope just keeps going down and down and down and down. And right down there. See if I can get my light to focus a little better. Not really. But to get these low levels, it's definitely gonna probably require rope. And that just stops over there. Let me look around real quick. This ore cart track does come over here, then it does stop. And I wonder if there's something else on the other side of this, which I'm gonna check out. Just gotta be careful walking over here. Don't want to fall into that. Okay, we're in another section right here.
Oh yeah, it opens up to another stope.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Keeps going.
Really?
Yeah, and we have stope
Wow.
number whatever here.
Okay.
But I looked over here and there's work tracks. It keeps going.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, I'm glad I came this way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes you gotta check it out. You never know. So, this video here is gonna be a two-parter. We're gonna have to come back with rope and do the lower sections that we saw towards the beginning. But we found this, and it's pretty cool. Okay. We have a junction. Let's actually go off to the left. Let's see what we got over here first. Then we'll go back to the main. And we'll go back to that one and check that one out. Okay. Kind of stuffy down here, isn't it?
A little bit.
This might have been powder storage. A small area.
A lot of good calcite though.
Yeah. Oh wow. This keeps going on. Okay, oh wow, this just keeps going, doesn't it? All right. Some pipe. I got an ore chute down here. There's an ore chute and a manway, and that ladder is unfortunately too dangerous to go up. There's a rope here, but it's still really, really steep, and I would prefer if I was on a harness to go up that one.
Through all these tunnel systems.
That's it.
And
Okay, here we go here. Nice. What you got over here? You got an old U-bolt. More smashed up dynamite boxes. Looks like we have an ore. Nah, I don't quite know what that was right there. Look at all these stalls here. This area is all timbered out over here. So that might have just been it looks like something was scraping against here as it was coming down. Maybe ore carts were scraping up against us as they were coming down the track right here.
probably. Cool.
More storage probably. You got a burlap sack over there. Yeah, a lot of ore chutes. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are a whole bunch of them in here. Wow, and this goes both ways. So why don't we actually go down this way first? Sure. And look, they were actually cutting them as they were installing them. Because here's the.
Wow, nice.
That's pretty cool. They were just working. This one's giving way right over here.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yeah. Okay. This one actually might just meet up with that other. Actually, no, it doesn't. That goes a separate direction. Or it could meet up with here, with it down here. Oh wow.
Now it feels like we're going the other direction from the slope.
Yeah. Okay. Another work chute. That goes down that way.
Well, we could even check that out.
Yeah. Some nails. More smashed dynamite boxes. Not cool. Oh wow. Oh wow, look at that.
What you got?
That's cool. Somebody was eating MREs down here.
Yeah.
This a lot of garbage. Let's see if we can get a date or at least company on any of these dynamite boxes. Can't people ever just leave stuff as it is? Something powder co, nem. Let's see if we can put this together and see what no, I don't know. Something Nemkurs I can't Delaware. It's too
Something powder company.
no, yeah. They're not all together.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So if we go this way, this will go back to where we saw it split over here. Again, more ore chutes everywhere. And the stope continues down here. There's another big stope. Let's see how far this one goes down. Yeah, it just landed somewhere. But yeah, that's a continuation of that stope. Right there. So that will go to where the split was. But I would not recommend climbing over that. Just because of in the close proximity to the stope. You don't want to slide down into the stope. And we're going to go back this way. So I'm going to tie it off a rope over here. Okay, so we just took a small break.
Yeah.
We're going to go back at it.
That's an end.
Nothing in there?
Nope.
No, just a little, they're throwing their waste rock over here. This probably meets up with that other one.
Oh, yeah.
No, it actually does not.
Really?
So we can go down this way and come back the other way.
Come along with us.
Yeah, this is interesting. 'Cause everything is like split, you know, there's rock in between the other side where the ore chutes are. Yeah, there's the... Oh, another stope. Okay. So here's just one stope, and then that's where we, there's your haulage at it right there. This is just a stope. Doesn't look like it goes anywhere. But you know, I'm willing to bet that if I go this way, oh, I'm willing to bet that if I go this way, what is this? 2 ladder room escape something interesting. Okay, a ladder room. Never heard of that. More smashed up artifacts. Looking down at it. Oh, we can continue on this way. Look at that, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Look at that hook that's nailed into that right there.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. Your water and air lines over here. I can't show that.
What is it?
I can't show this. It gives away the location.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Looks like we have one dynamite box that has not been ruined,
Oh.
but it's in really bad shape, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, it's still pretty cool to see. Yeah, we can't show this. See?
Yeah.
No. This could have been an old blasting cap tin. I'm willing to bet this is for blasting caps.
Yeah.
An old tin like I have. Well, some artifacts.
Not bad.
Got your pipes and your floor elevation station right here. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Those will be hanging up right there. Okay. Just snaking along over here. Nice and wide. Some sort of oil or something was in here. All right, let's open it over here. A lot of dynamite box pieces over here.
Wow.
Yeah, I know the miners didn't smash these.
No.
Okay. It just keeps on going. Right. That's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Oh, well, which way do we go? Let's go to the right first. We'll go this straight. This is pretty cool here. Some sort of storage box for something. Oh yeah, look at that.
Cool.
That's neat. Okay. pretty cool. Everything's all intact over here. All your proper lines and all car track. Nice to see, as always. Looks like a lot of people don't really come down this way that often. Except where we were back there, where all those MRE meals were. This is proven to be a pretty extensive mine. It was definitely a pretty large operation at one time. That just stops down there. Wow, they even put a sign that says dead end and down there. That sure is a dead end. That does not go anywhere. Down there. Another part of a Hercules box.
We should be getting close to Utah by now.
Right? We've gone quite. We've gone.
Yeah.
We've gone quite a while, but it looks like it could stop down here, or it could keep going down over here. No, it looks like it might go down that way. That just stops over there. That doesn't go anywhere.
Bummer.
We go to the curves to the left over here.
Turn it off here.
Yeah. It looks like.
Yeah, I'll get back to you guys here soon.
So this is. Looks like it could keep going over here. Yeah, it does. Oh, this goes all the way to the top right here.
Yeah?
Yeah,
See daylight?
I do.
Oh, wow.
This obviously we want to come down here without a harness. I mean, look at the shape of this ladder.
Horrible.
Look at all the rungs that are missing up there.
Yeah.
This is one of the ones that my this is one of the ones that my buddy online was talking about. Might have been one of the entrances, I think. I don't remember for sure, but it's definitely. Oh, this is the dead end. Okay.
What?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go back to where it's split and then go the other direction.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool to see.
That is cool.
We can get a picture of this, and we're gonna continue on. Okay. Yep, back to the same area where we were. Okay. Just looking up there where we saw before. Oh wow. What do we see down in there?
Oh, nothing down in here.
Oh wow, look at this. It's pretty cool. Someone cut it open. They got a sawhorse over there.
Sawhorse?
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Oh wow, this is pretty cool. My camera does not do this justice. Pretty big stope here. I need to invest in a wide angle headlamp. I can only see so much of what I'm looking at. Hey, Dana's gonna go up in there. So I did find something pretty interesting over here. If anyone knows what this is, please let me know. But something interesting. Oh, this goes up in here? Huh. Looks like there's a drift.
Oh yeah.
That goes over there.
Oh, we could try it. Yeah.
Pretty cool though. You got some usually water pipe right down there with the hand with the knob on it.
Very good.
Okay, let's go down here and see what we got. Nothing. Stops over here. Yeah.
What a bummer.
Okay. Wow, there's more of it here. Look at those stalls right there. These are pretty cool. And that is a continuation of that. Right over there. Pretty cool stuff.
Alright, so we made it down to the
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Easier to climb to an area like this without a backpack. All right. Oh, okay. Oh wow, all right. Crawling through this. Ah. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's a tight squeeze.
a little bit.
I've done worse.
Eh. I've been in smaller holes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So you tap to another can or something they cut in half.
Another box?
No, another one of those containers they cut in half.
Oh.
Right here. There's a spider.
Another tarantula?
No, not a tarantula. Oh, part of the stope. I see some daylight here.
Oh, hey.
Interesting. This whole section is collapsed right here, unfortunately. Yeah, this whole section gave out. This whole section gave out.
Wow.
Yeah, this is danger right here. This whole thing. But let's see if we can see. Oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna back up because if you look at that, that one is about to come down, and if that comes down, then this whole thing comes down like that. So I would not go under that. But
outside is just right there.
Yeah, up there, yeah. So we're in another open stope. And there's something over there and also something right here. So we actually did cross over there. I found a spot that was not that was solid enough to cross over. This.
I'm gonna do some recon up here.
Yeah, go ahead. Checking this out over here. Wow. Yo, here's that. Is it that big footwall that we were looking at? Right here. It is nice.
We've never came this way before.
Look at that down there. You can't even. Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
Whoa.
It goes way down there. Way down there. Okay.
So, anyway.
It just stops over here, but all this is being held back by rocks too. So I thought we're almost done, but every time we think we're done, there's more to see in this mine. It's very extensive. It twists and turns, and it just like the dead ends over there, huh?
Dead end.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right. Well.
Oh well.
Yep. Really cool mine. Definitely going to be doing a part 2 video. We're going to come back, I don't know when, but we'll be back to do a part 2 video. Those stopes were impressive. It was amazing. Those stalls were great. It was an awesome explorer. Had a wonderful time, but we got to get back in the truck, get cooled off, and head to the next mine. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you in the next video.